Okay. My shit. More armor! Ha! Man. Much better. There's another one up there. Yeah, there's one right there. Good. I can't go through there yet. Oh, okay, well, we'll go through yet. Fuck it. What time is it? It's cute. I am not going to the gym today. And I am tired and sore. It's kind of too late anyway. I gotta. Yeah, get a bunch of eggs ready pretty soon. Haircut. Yeah. When I woke up this morning, turn on some Lock the Bounty Hunter. I'm sitting there talking to all these women on TikTok. Dude, I don't even know how the fuck TikTok should be banned. Like, people are so obsessed with that shit. Like, you got Facebook, you got YouTube, like, you got all these places where you can throw your crap on there. And yeah, it's because it doesn't go your fucking way, you know, whatever, like they got all these things, because I go on YouTube and I research, like, what, like, women put on YouTube, if it's sexual or not. And yeah, you know, and I'm a man that I'd beat me up against the wall and that, some of the girls are really fucking hot and that, but I'll be sitting there like, there's so much ass and titties on everything. Like these girls got OnlyFans, they got Instagram, they got YouTube, they got TikTok. They mediaize themselves on all these platforms to make money. And like it gets to the point that's all women want. They want money. I feel like that's all it is. Like you can't just be happy with what you got. You always want more, and like I don't get it. And I know it's not. Obviously, I know these are like people that are not really like into like the biblical being, basically the actual being. Oh man, there you go. Oh, well, that felt better. But yeah, like. Okay, where am I going?
Destroyed.
There's a power core nearby that still holds a charge. You can use it to get the other Atlan online.
But yeah, it's like, it's getting to the point when you start analyzing all these things and that, and you start researching, like, why are women being like this? It's because of money. Like, that's why they're with men. Because that's what they want. And I'm just like, I mean, I get it to a certain extent, but like, come on, man. Come on, let's Joe Biden this shit. Come on, man. Come on. I don't really use it that much. What the fuck?
Energy level stable at 92%.
Probably. Eat this. Acquired. Okay. Hit enemies with. Oh my god, I don't think I can unlock. Fast recovery sounds great. Yeah, get up my shield up. Honestly, do the best I can do. Anything else to go? I do want to play some more Borderlands 2 because I haven't played that. Gold, yes. It is pretty cool and that is pretty unique to go search and I'm not a big fan of exploration too much. Nah, to get him all my whole entire character like leveled up max would be OP as fuck, I'm certain.
Autopilot engaged. System reboot in progress.
That phone is good.
Online. Manual controls are now active.
Is ahead.
Oh, fuck yo, shit up, bitch. What's this? I get a gun! Yeah, I get to shoot shit. Woo! That's a very big gun. Ah! Oh, damn! Woo! Fuck your shit up, bitch! Oh, your shit on me, bitch. Okay, I have no time talking. I'm not even woo, party! Come on, big daddy. Nice head. Ah! Fuck y'all shit. That's fucking cool. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, the Fisher thing looks really good. That's pretty cool. Holy Swarm, Alicia Swarm, Eternal Daggers. That's pretty cool as well. I don't know, I like that a lot better. I like the Holy Swarm quite a bit actually, that was pretty cool. The Fisher thing's good. I mean, they're all good runes, it depends on what you want. Nothing. Fuck you. We got like doing melees and the other days to do more. A little bit. Yeah, I'm finally below 215. I'm actually starting to lose weight, which I kind of think I was going to do. What the fuck was that hitting? Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Oh. Alright, you guys, go fuck yourself. My house! Come on, I'll do my thing on you. My house. I can do shit out of run. It seems like the Marine guys, like, Doom Eternal, like the Marine guys, are actually kind of hard. You just shoot them like 3 or 4 times with the shotgun just to fucking kill them. Like, you had to unload more ammo on that, and like your physical attacks. Like, your shield slam alone is fucking amazing. I think they took criticisms from the last game, which I'm really happy people actually take criticism. They're like, yeah, you gotta take criticism. That's really good though. Like Borderlands 4, I know they took a lot of criticisms from 3. Because the storyline from 1 to 2 was actually really fucking good, and then like 3 was just like storyline was kind of fucked there. It's like going back to playing Doom 1, Doom 2, and then playing Doom 64. Yeah, this game came a long way. It was on the fucking PC for the longest fucking damn time. I remember when this game first came out. That Doom 64 came out now. That game was fucking amazing. I mean, is this more amazing? Yeah, in some context. Is it as creepy? No, because you're like a god, basically. You know, you basically ate from the tree of life. He's immortal. He can't die. I mean, like, his strength in that is, you know, I guess he's more amplified, but literally he cannot die. He lives forever. I don't, maybe he lives forever and he can be hurt. Maybe it's just he can't die from age, but he can die from, like, being harmed. That's really fucking... Just imagine, like, think about this. If you can never age, and you stay the same, like, age-wise, but you constantly, your body grows to be stronger and stronger and stronger, you know how powerful you'd be as a normal human being? Like, just put that in perspective, like... If you can sit there and just keep on growing, then what else would you have to do? Get smarter? Get stronger? And that's what people do their whole entire damn life. Go to the gym, lift weights and shit, get strong as fuck, get smarter than that, understand things more, grow more.
Our time will come.
Oh, it's you. Hey, big guy. Give me my shit, man. No, don't do it! More armor. You get a lot of fucking armor. I got like no fucking ammo.
We need you at the command station. Opening.
I guess they don't want you to have ammo up front. Cause like the other one, you get all ammo. Your guy would be actually really fucking powerful. Cause you could shoot like what? You get 5 of them, 5 of each. It gives you 5 more shots from the double barrel. But then again, you get a lot of ammo from glory kills, which is really, really good. It keeps pushing. Ooh, 94%. Not too bad. Well, that was a smaller one. I need to go back to the other ones I have. Then again, I like just upgrading my health and shit and my other stuff, and that is really good. Oh, dude, you guys are gonna be pissed, and then when you beat the maker's ass. Again. Did you guys learn from the first time I beat your ass? Try and take over the world now? You think anything's gonna stop me, boy? Just imagine, like I said before, if you could, like, if you had so much power. Like, with me lifting weights and that.
His Eminence, the Bishop Creed, has arrived. Access control.
Security clearance required. Access denied.
Where did that come from? Empty shell.
Access denied. Attack warning red. All personnel, please evacuate the facility.
This base is under attack. Scramble the air units. All hands to battle stations.
They must be after the Creed. Hull breach. Damage on multiple levels.
Portal opening above the command station. Something massive is coming through. We need air support. Ensign, prepare the Slayer's Dragon.
I got to get the ammo thing. I got more ammo in there. I forgot about that. Yay! Yeah, they really did a good job with this one, though. It's kind of funny because Doom 2016 was really unique for its time with the glory kills and that. But like, it gets to the point where you gotta make it more faster, stronger. Just keep on pushing it. Like, and that's basically what they did. They made your character even more stronger. They push your character's levitation harder. Yeah, this is awesome. These things though. I always like spiky things.
Communications are jammed. We can't reach Valen or Novik. Keep trying.
Oh, let's just cast a little bit. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of calf work lately. A lot of calf work. I finally getting the rhythm of like using my calves, and they fucking hurt. I like doing them too. Calves? Who likes doing calves? I'll tell you what. What's the muscles people see the most? Your arms and your fucking calves. I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, like, the muscles that get shown the most. Like, you wear shorts and that, you know, you're gonna show your fucking calves off. You want to have thick ass calves because it implicates a lot of strength too. Now I'm getting the rotation. I'm thinking like people work out arms and like, I want to get big, you know, get your arms out. It's like, I don't do legs because legs are fucking hard. It's like women always do legs. You want to say, why do women always do legs? I say women always do legs because of the sexual part. It shows. We do everything based upon that. I know some women probably say otherwise. I don't do that stuff because and guys are like, well, I don't do that because you're attractive. It's not about attractive women. It's just you do that anyway because it's a natural response. It's a natural thing to do. Thing is, there's nothing wrong with that. Why are we always hating on ourselves for doing stuff like that? Uh-oh, what's this? What's this? What the fuck is this? What is that? Oh! Oh, it's a super pulverizer. Focuses, hails and bones. And tighter spread. Ooh, that's fucking cool. It's like this master. Yeah, later. Something behind me? This is a whole bunch of fucking falling down. Oh. Oh, you got some range on you. Bitch, get fucked. This thing rocks. Get down, bitch. Get mad. Fucker. More. Oh! Fuck. Yeah. I didn't really go down in health too much because everything gives you fucking armor. You got everything in there?
Ships have entered the airspace. They're blocking our flight decks. We need the Slayer in the air. The station won't last much longer.
And then making more armor. Fight. My God. Fuck your key cards. Yeah, the key cards are not as bad as they are on the Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, you had to find 3 key cards all the damn time in that. I know the keys are like part of the thing in that. That makes it more interesting. You get lost and shit. You gotta find out what to do in that. But like people lose patience at the time because you know who has fucking patience on there. Oh, there it is. Fuck off, bitch. That guy always doesn't look at the key. God. I'll take one, please. Oh, where's the enemy at? Bring by reward, bitch! Get. I get stronger! I want. Me. That's off of, Peter Pan with Robin Williams. Basically, he was, I want to go up. Basically, he's talking about, you know, women. What is that? I don't know. The only reason why I talk about these things so much in that, and of course, you know, women themselves want to be very destructive with it, be like, oh, you're just doing that because you just want this. Oh, man, we're trying to help. All men are trying to help women that have massive psychological issues with what's going on today. And there's so much shit going on today that you lost sight of who the fuck you need to be. Okay? So... okay, I guess I gotta drop down there. When men sit there, and we always have to fucking fight for women. We always fight for women. They say, oh no, you're not fighting for women's rights. You don't need more rights. Your rights are already there. What do you mean, more rights? That's a big ass brain. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Fucked up. Like, why do you need more rights? You already have all the equal rights you always have. It just depends on what you do with them. It's an act of choice. Right there. Act of choice. If you're choosing... if you're choosing not to do something... and then you complain about that something you haven't done yet? So what the fuck do you expect? Sheer ruin, auto turret. Shoulder mount, auto turret, fires at enemies for a short time after. That's fucking cool. I don't know if it's better than the internal daggers, but... I do like those. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I do like the daggers better. can't go all triple burst. I'm just happy that you don't lose your ammo. Yeah, them spikes do work out really good. Especially if they throw all those green projectiles at me, them spikes shoot everywhere. Yeah, I think after this will give me a nice little protein shake. Yeah, I'm actually feeling pretty good. Shit's starting to go in my system, that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that protein shake real quick. Gotta open up my fucking window. It's really nice outside. I'm gonna crack it open a little bit. It's really nice outside. 70 degrees with a breeze. Okay, got my first meal. I had tacos. Woo-woo! Well, not made with actual taco meat, like from Taco Bell, because I don't know how their meat's made. I know they hydrate it. They pre-make it and they hydrate it in probably a concoction of like spices and shit. We were busy as fuck yesterday. Honestly, we should keep both lines open till fuck 11. Cause we were... I mean, I wasn't on the line too much. Basically, I'm their breaker. Like, I come on, I break people and that. And they interval in between what I do, like, oh yeah, come on the line now. She wants to take like a 10 or 15 minute break. Instead of like eating food or drinking water or hydrating yourself, they go out there and they smoke fucking weed. I look at them like, just sip on like 6 ounces of water. You're not dying. This ain't a hard workload. You're not really doing anything. You're just like, you need to turn off your brain and just follow the list of what you need to do. Alright. You guys are gonna get complaints about yelling at customers because it happened today. I'm telling people to sit down when they're waiting for DoorDash orders and shit. Alright. You guys need manner service. You guys need to learn how to be mannerful. Mannerful. Learn how to have fucking manners. Like, like, towards me or towards other people, not like our team, we have manners towards each other. We always say thank you, always say, here you go. We're being polite towards each other. When it comes on the customers and that, they want to get, like, not really upset, but, like, stern. And the thing is, there's a pace that's overwhelming. One person I work with, the pace is like balanced. Like he just kind of just works at a constant pace. But when I work with my manager like that, her pace is just quicker. She likes to work faster. Like she has something to redeem. Like, oh, you know, because she's a manager. And I'm like, when your manager gets frustrated over just working their job, you need to chill the fuck out. You chill out. You need to discipline yourself that you're gonna have to handle. If you're triggered over every damn thing, you shouldn't be a manager then. Number one, you should not be a manager if you're fucking triggered. I know it happens from time to time, but when you train yourself to turn off your brain, just work. I said multiple times yesterday that just turn off your brain. Put yourself in La La Land. Put yourself half in this reality, half in another reality. And just go with the flow. Because the reason why we let things bother us is because you want to change it or you want to control it. Basically control it. That's why people get bothered. They want to control something. And that's what happens. But, well, I want to control this, so I'm going to bother myself with it. But yeah, what I was talking about, that like, when you see people that struggle, it's good to be, and it's good to be a good teammate. It's good to like solve the problem by just sitting there, okay, let's just keep on working. Let's keep pushing through this. Because every workplace needs to get stronger. And I think this place has some potential. The only thing is that I probably dislike the most, and like, one of the emotional things, a little bit of like noticeability there is one of the guys there, he's a big dude. He's actually super cool and that, but he uses his bigness, like he's tall and fat, like he's a big guy, but he implicates that he's powerful because of his size and that. Yes, considerable, you're powerful, bro. But I highly doubt it in a fucking fight that you're gonna be capable of doing anything. Ain't gonna lie, you know, like, you ain't Doomslayer, bro. You ain't gonna run around and, you know, you don't, like, I'm sorry. Like, if that's, I'm saying that that's the mindset this person has, I said you're gonna be at faulty. Because people don't care about you, the yelling and screaming and like, you know, look at me, you know, I'm big. Like, yeah. But the thing is, that doesn't matter. Like, and I would say like this, it's like, you got all that size in that, and you want to waste your time smoking weed and being a dumbass when you could be in the gym lifting fucking big ass weights and becoming something. It's not about being the strongest in the world. It's about being stronger than your normal self. I'm like, if I look at myself now, I know I'm fucking stronger. I know I bench over 300 pounds now. And the weights are going to keep going up. The thing is, I see other people that are sitting there. No, I see this one. There's two kids that I've seen that bench over 315. You know, they bench right at 315. They do a little bit of reps in that. And I talked to both of them actually. So, wow, you're really strong in that. You could do, you know, 315 in that. You're hitting it like, you know, you do like 6 times of that. But I look at how they bench like shit. They don't know how to bench with strength. They bench with all this like, oh, I drop it really quickly in that, and then I throw all my energy into it. It's like, yeah, you can do that. Thing is, that's not true strength. If you can't hold that weight and project it downwards, then you're just sitting there. You're just like, you're throwing it up, and then you flop it back down. Like, that's terrible for you. When you actually do it slow and consent, take it 2 seconds. Count 1, 2, and then you always stay at the bottom for at least a second or so, and then you go back up. You know, I look at these guys and that, and they're all like, okay, well, I say, you can lift all the weights you want, but you gotta design your body. Say, like, if you lack triceps, do more triceps. Triceps lead to, because your pecs only take so much of the bench. As soon as your bench goes up halfway, your triceps are going to kick in and get the rest of that to throw up with your chest. So if your triceps are really fucking strong, your chest is really strong, and your front shoulders are really strong, guess what? You increase your bench. That's what I've been doing. I'll hit triceps to get my triceps to be really strong. Now I'm doing, you know, 65s, you know, with triceps. I'm doing a good amount of reps. I normally, depending on how weak I am, you know, I go from 5 to 10, sometimes 12. But that's gonna add up to my bench. And like my shoulders now, when I do shoulder presses and that on the machine, I like doing machines and that because it makes a lot more, puts more pressure on just the shoulder now. Huh. I'm doing 80, 90 pounds with each arm. You know, so I see people grab those fucking weights and shit, and they're like grabbing like 60 pounds, and I'm like, oh, I'm doing a lot of weight, and they're like, dude, I just put 90 on this fucking machine and do it. Because, number one, when everyone looks at dumbbells, dumbbells are good for keeping things tight and keeping things for the muscle to hit really fucking hard. So if I grab 20 pounds and I'm doing curls and that, yeah, I could probably go on a machine and do 80, 90 pounds on there and curl it with both arms. If the weights are actually right, which I don't think they are. They don't weigh that much. So I do the curl machine at 100. It's not 100 fucking pounds. It's like 50. The machines are, they faulty fucking lie about how much weight they have, and it's fucking ridiculous. Wait for everything to settle in. I think I might be going to the gym. I think I might hit some legs and that. I think I get some stretches in. But no, it's just how it is. So like, it's like you want to keep your body regulated, just like you want to keep your mind regulated. You want to keep stress on your mind, but you want to learn how to deal with stress. And stress is normally just a learning curve. So when people get upset about stress and that, and they freak the fuck out about it, and I, you know, everybody does, but like implicating like forceful bad things. It's like what happened the other day in that when someone got frustrated and someone else wasn't as frustrated, and they got more frustrated because the other person was frustrated. Like I said, no, there's a woman and a man. A woman got frustrated, you know, because you know sometimes shit happens in that, and I think women get a little bit more frustrated over stuff than men do, to a certain extent. And like, get my dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna leave here around about 5. Let's see if we can get done with this next campaign. So far, this game's fucking good. Like, beating Titans, that. Like, Eternal, like, beating a Titan was like, yeah, stab him with that sword. To be able to, like, beat, like, the. And now you could just walk up the Titans and just fucking smash their faces in. Like, when you beat the Icon of Sin, you just fucking shoot at his armor all damn day. And like this one, you actually get into one of those suits and you just fucking destroy everything. Cause like that power cord, it like he puts it in his chest and shit. It like, I guess, amplifies the beast that you're in, the machine. Dragon's fucking cool as fuck.
We have to drive it back into that rift.
Energy readings are all wrong.
Those tentacles are ripping the station apart. Take them out.
Like, ammo! About fucking time.
Hellgate destroyed.
Did I get ammo? Nothing went off. Oh shit. This shit's motherfucker. This game like retarded? Oh. What the fuck? Oh my god, this place is fucking huge. Fancy shit. So I'm on the outskirts right now. Okay, so I need to go. I was just down there. There's nothing down there! We have to go down farther? We have to go down farther. But this map is fucking insane. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to go downstairs or I have to go. Oh my god. Whatever. I think I might have found it. I just came from down here, didn't I? Yeah, I just came from down here. What the fuck? I have to go back down. What the fuck? Gabe, what are you doing? Well, it's supposed to be like a checkpoint. It's supposed to pull up another one, but he's put up the same fucking one. I'm getting really confused, guys. And now that I have another phone, I have to go into this one. This is the last one. Fucking good. Okay, so I got all the ships. You showing me? Like, it wants me to go downstairs. Well, I'm so confused because it wants me to destroy the tentacles. Enclosed demons. Okay, last tentacle downstairs? The thing is, I just came from downstairs. Unless I skipped because of that fucking thing. Which is probably what it was. Which is stupid. I'm gonna put that thing in there. Whatever, I'll go back downstairs then. I just destroyed that one that was up here. Okay, that just teleports me out here. Dude, what is going on? I am so confused right now. It's the only thing I don't like about games that have such big exploration places, that you get fucking stuck like this, and your character's just like, what the fuck do I do? How do you know where I'm going, man? Okay, now well, we're showing two different waypoints. And the other waypoint was the waypoint I just had. What the fuck is fucking what the fuck is happening? You gotta make it a super selective. Oh. Or return. my shit, bitch.
All hell gates closed. All tentacles have been cleared. Threat neutralized.
Damn. It's a fucking sexy fucking skin. Oh. I don't know if I want to go to the gym or not. Big and sexy. Fuck yeah. Conquest. I don't think I was Nightmare. Slayer skin. Campaign. I don't even know what this campaign even is. That must be up to 20. Tornado cycling everywhere.
Why would they hide this from us? The Makers didn't know it was here. Hold your position.
You got dual chainsaw stuff? Hey, let's do this! Come on, big boy! Fuck out of here!
We found a control switch.
This is my house, bitch! My house! Motherfuckers. Back to the old skull thing.
The Church wants the Creed and Thera safely returned, and they're willing to help. According to the Makers, inside this tomb is a deity that will lead you to their location. The Bishop's ministry has asked that the Slayer alone take this mission. They trust no one else. I cannot disobey the Church, but we'll be on alert.
The entire structure was built just to keep this creature in stasis. We need to wake it up. Makers have given us directions.
Targets identified. Lock-in coordinates.
Look. Yeah, there's climbing and shit, which I understand, but fucking the acrobat shit was fucking stupid. I'm mad. Probably gonna be expiration time. As I told you, of course. Yeah, fucking ugly ass fish. Here it comes! Oh. They all just fucking feel my wrath, bitch! You get the bash it? Yeah, you get the bash it. Fuck shit. Get it! More help! Fucking good! Alright. Yeah. Here's Hey guys! Badoosh! Coming, go fuck yourself. Come right here, bitch. But see me on that shit. I win! I always win! That's cool, that brat. Today's gonna be a pretty stupid day. Right? I guess do some goblin squats or something here. Big shedding time.
You may now access the nearby stasis emitter.
Yay! Let's destroy shit. Oh. Just punch it. He's like, what the fuck is this? Just punch it.
Vital signs rising. What the fuck? Oh, come on, man. Where am I going? This way. Flying around this thing is pretty fucking awesome.
let's eat ass. Eat it. Not sure what they don't ever use because of that. Oh, about this. I haven't spent anything in a long ass time. What does this give me? Shotgun increases number of projectiles per shot. Oh, so I have more fun with it. Yay! I really need to get this fucker up with this here. This deals more damage. Hitting demons with shield charge. Kind of like this. I do use this kind of well. I'm not going to go. Okay, it's not at this. Increases damage of shock. Okay. What are those? Melee. I'll get up my melee damage. What do I get this one? Can I get this one up? I think I probably should. I do use this gun a lot. And I don't use this that much. Even though this is good, but the other one's a little bit better. And I don't really use this one fucking at all. Use my shotgun. And then combat. Ow! Oh, feel my wrath. You get a lot of armor in this fucking game. Your guy is rather overpowered. Oh no, that's the raining from the rain. There's shit at the old nut. Okay. Hey guys! What's up, fuckers? Come here, motherfucker. Okay. He's like, fuck that stuff. More pretty colors. Yeah, let's kill Fang! Ooh, run. What do you got? Haven't split. Okay. Haven't split. Parry and funnel things now converts to voltage lightning. Target, lightning strike and stun enemies. Okay. I like this one the most though. Because if I block multiple greens, it shoots the shit all and I see this kills everybody. Which is what I intentionally do anyway. Eat my bang! Eat it! Eat all my bangs! Eat all my bangs! I'm the king of those castle motherfuckers! Fuck you, bitch! Bitch! Fuck, motherfucker! You ain't even part of my campaign, you're so weak. I'm the king of this castle, motherfucker. Eat all my fucking things. Ah! Almost there. Yeah, I like this game so far. I don't know if I even can play Doom Eternal ever again. Doom Eternal sounds so good, but like this game is just better.
Excessive ordnance is now required.
The makers say there is a powerful weapon here that can release the creature.
What the fuck just
Mark
happened?
it on your map now. Them damn things are annoying as fuck.
There we go. Gotta do the landing. Whoa. Gotta make the landing as epic as possible. Like, you just don't give a fuck. Fuck out of my way, bitch. You fucked up my good jumping, asshole. Fuck you. I kill you. I kill you, Dad. No. Get over here. There's a gigantic circle. There's a gigantic circle. I was curious how much time they would have to be able to do all this shit. They were getting attacked by fucking demons all the time. Now they portray demons in this game, and really, like, I guess it kind of makes sense a little bit, because Nephilims were, like, created from fallen angels. Basically, they were heavenly things created. And people misinterpret what God creates and then what heaven, like the angels, create. The angels can't create anything because they're not supposed to. They have no authority. And that's what Lucifer's trying to do. Lucifer's trying to, like, despise us against God. And since God's all forgiving and all loving, and people say, well, how's he all forgiving and all loving now? Why did you let this happen? I'm like, I don't know. Do you ever have faith in something and, like, it changes your life? If you don't have faith in it, then how's it supposed to change your life? That's one of the things I have to, like, I pictured inside my head so much. Our reality is based upon how we think. So when you're a baby, you know, I bring this up a lot in every stream, that when you're a baby, you don't think, you just get excited about things and you do them. You're like, okay, well, how should I be? That's how you know. That's how people treat it. If you're a girl, you should be treated like a girl. If you're a boy, you should be treated like a boy. Hence why, because most likely, you know, a lot of boys are more active, they're more energetic in that, they're more like, you know, and daughters are too, you know. I'm not saying that they're not, but like, you have to treat based upon how you're going to be when you grow up. So once you hit your period marker, and this is where the biggest thing comes in, this is, you know, me researching and learning about human development from a kid to a teenager. That's when you start to change. You start to get puberty, then when your balls start dropping and shit, and you're like, you know, your balls start dropping at, probably when you're like in your teenage, you know, close to your like teenage years and that. Very close to that. You start hitting like puberty and shit. I mean, obviously your balls drop a little bit before that, but like when it comes down to that, like that's when you start seeing a huge shift. Normally it's after 6th grade and that we start seeing like a huge shift, like in the 7th, 8th grade, and that like women they stop growing. Like women stop growing at like 15. Like they don't get any taller after a certain, like, men keep on growing till like into like their 20s. Now women will like grow like breast wise, yeah, their breasts will get bigger till like they're like maybe like early 20s. But brain development doesn't stop growing ever. Like the full potential of your brain is at like 25. Sometimes even like 30. But like your brain is just about learning. You can learn. That's what your brain is there for, to learn. All the other things are automatically done. Like you can move your nervous system around that. You know, you got all the wiring in your feet and also they got joints to protect you from like too much hemorrhaging. They got muscles to strengthen to protect you against harm and that. That's all it is. But like on the contrary, like when we start to really think about it, and that's like what happens from being a little baby to being a teenager? Puberty. Okay, you start, your balls drop, your testosterone gets higher than that, girls get ovaries, their ovaries and their eggs get developed from that. You know, they start to produce hormones. This is the biggest thing I would say nowadays. To sit there and to state, and I bring this up a lot, it doesn't happen all the time and that, but we do see that. And people fucking embrace it. I don't like when people embrace things that are not natural. It makes no sense. Like, you don't want to embrace something that's not true. People say, well, science and this and science and that. Science does a lot of things because they want fucking money. They're greedy. You know, anything to do with humans, we're born in greed. All the damn time. You know, just like demons from freaking Imagine Dragons. You know, we were all born in greed. And he was talking to Jesus. He was saying, you know, we were all born in greed, you know, I don't know how to live, please show me how. He's talking to God. He's talking to Lord Jesus. To say, like, we don't know how to live unless we hear the word. That's all it is. Every time I talk to people that I know that are deep sinners in that, I say, why don't you read the Bible? I already read it already. I said, why don't you implicate what the Bible actually tells you? You don't need to read the whole thing in that, because there's a lot of things in the Bible in that they're just like, it teaches you how God actually is. Why does God make evil? A lot of people ask that question that, okay, if you read David's son Solomon, he talks to God a lot, and he says, why is there evil? He says, evil always gathers wealth. They gather greed. They're sinners, so the best thing for them to do is to gather wealth. They gather power. They like power. So what happens is, when you get too much power, what happens as a human? You don't know what to do with it. So what do? You give it away. You can contain so much power, but when you like power so much that, you're like, okay, I want people to work underneath me, so I could give them, you know, money and that, but okay, you could have a good life in that, because it makes you feel like you have more power. It makes you feel like what? It makes you feel like God. That's what it comes down to. So when someone creates a business in that, or anything, they get a hierarchy in their brain. They're like, I have power in this world now, but truthfully, you don't have any power. Only in that state of mind. Like, if I become a lead manager at Taco Bell, where I work at, guess what happens? My hierarchy, my brain's gonna be like, okay, I can implicate a little bit of power. But with power comes great responsibility. How you act, it shows how everybody's going to be. So if there's people that don't know how to act, they get frustrated, they get all pushy, and they freak out, they yell and scream and that, say, well, sit the fuck down. You can sit down and go in a corner now and think about what you did. I'll bring up kid logic. Go in a corner and go think what you do. I'm a full-grown person. I'm full-grown in my ass. You could be full-grown in the body and that, your brain could be fucking retarded. So get the fucking damn corner and sit down and think about what you said. It's like, do you have to yell at people? Sometimes you have to get a little frustrated. Sometimes you have to do this, sometimes you have to do that. I said, with power comes responsibility. We all go back to Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man. You know, with great power, his uncle said that, great power comes great responsibility. The more powerful you are as a human being, the more, you have to be more responsible. Because people gravitate towards power. That's why if a powerful man goes to a group of fucking really hot fucking women, guess what's gonna happen to that? All those women are all gonna try to fuck them. But if someone comes in that's not powerful, they're probably gonna be like, maybe. Because their idea is going to be like power. Women always go towards power. That's why there's a lot of feminist bullshit going on there. Women go towards power. Power is money nowadays in people's minds. The truth of it is, money doesn't mean anything. Money's just a survival act. Mankind made it. God's wealth is different from mankind's wealth. God's wealth is like, here, I'll give you countries. I'll give you this. I'll give you this. I'll give you crops. Because the implicate of power is having a lot of something. So it doesn't matter. If you have a lot of strength, you're fucking big and strong, you can bench press 500 pounds, and no one else can fucking do it, guess Guess what? You implicate power. No one else can do it. You walk around the fucking gym strong and embrace. Yeah, everybody goes to you. No one goes to someone that's fucking weak, because there's a lot of weak people. If that's the reason why there's a lot of weak people, there's not a lot of strong people. If everybody was stronger, the average would change. So if everybody went to the gym and got jacked and got really strong in that, then say the bench press, squat, curl, everything, the average would shift to a new average. Then the percentage of unaverage people would change too. They'd become more average. That's what you're seeing out of it. You're seeing a huge change in women and men dynamics. And that's the reason why they have a hierarchy. That's why they're trying to figure out how a man is what they are. Women don't understand? Well, men do understand, because men's genetics, and men's testosterone, men's the way they're raised, they understand power. Women don't understand power. That's the reason why if you confuse them with power and how they should be, they're like, well, I'm a man now because I have power too. You have implication of worldly power, but you're not having man power. There's a complete difference there, because a man's always going to be stronger, faster, and be able to deal with things a lot more. Why? Because they're built that way. I mean, some of us aren't, but, you know, we get to that point. This is the reason why there's so much issues in our world. Women deserve more rights. You get more rights than me. You can complain and kick guys in the balls and get away with it. Like one of the girls, she was joking that about, like, I was saying, like, man, I'm tired of that, you know. And she's like, well, I can just kick you in the balls and that would get your energy up and that. I said, I'm kicking my balls and I'm knocking you the fuck out. I don't even care. Like, why would you say kick me in the balls? Like I said, you get, like, slap me in the face, because the face is sensitive too, but like, it recharges your brain more, makes you wake up and that. Yeah, a lot of people do that to get adrenaline going. They smack each other in the back of the, any type of pain you put on some of that, your adrenaline kicks. I was just like, you're such a sexist. Like, you literally talk about, like, all this shit, and I'm like, why would you indicate kicking some guy in the balls? Like, me fucking, you know, taking your titty net and punching down really hard and fucking knocking your fucking nipples out, bruising the fucking damn thing. You're all be all in pain. Where the fuck do you get all this shit? I kick people in the balls and that. Like, number one, most men know how to defend kicking the balls. Like, I get it that you're saying it in a way that's different, but like, indicate something that is the most sensitive part of a man, and you're sitting there saying something stupid like that. That's your hierarchy. Okay. I can survive a kick in the balls, but can you survive a massive onslaught of my brute fucking strength, which you would never even know how to fucking deal with it, because it'd be so much power just thrown towards it? That's what I'm saying. They're like, you don't need to do that. Like, that just proves how weak-minded you are when you have to implicate something so fucking ridiculous like that. Even though it's out of context or used out of the way, but why would you go to that first? Like, I get it, like, stop comparing yourself to a fucking man. Why do women do this shit? I have no idea. You're not gonna bench press more than barely 100 fucking pounds. Most women barely bench press 100 fucking pounds. Barely. Barely. So the average of a woman bench press is like fucking 60 pounds to 70 pounds. I curl that fucking weight. Average bench press of a man is at least 100, probably like 150 to 170, closer to 200. Double the strength? Yes, double the dynamics of strength. That's just an average man. This is where the implications come out, to where, like, why are people so in the dynamics of figuring out this shit when it's already been put in nature's motions already? Like, I see women squat quite a bit, you know, but, like, if you really look at it, if a man learns how to squat really good in that, he's gonna end up squatting fucking 200 to 300 fucking pounds, if not more, 400 or 500 pounds. It just all depends. But what I'm saying is, like, that's the power dynamic. It all goes back to when you're a kid and that. So if you want to implicate that you're strong and as a woman and that, be strong in a woman's way. You know, be attractive, be pretty in that smile. Learn how to have fucking manners. Don't belch. Don't fucking fart and shit. Like, that stuff is not womanly type stuff, and I don't give a fuck what kind of excuses that you probably have. Because when I hear a woman belch right in front of me and that, like, there's like fucking white trash fucking Hoosier shit, most people don't do that. You know, they'll be like, but, oh, excuse me. They're not just like, brrr. You know, it's so unattractive. Why am I saying this? Because I see women actually do this. Oh, they're very, like, disgusting when they fucking eat and shit. Like, one of my friends that I talk to every now and again, she comes on the stream every now and again. You know, she's a fucking messy eater. I'll call it out. She's a messy eater. It's fucking, it's her. It's disgusting. You know, you shouldn't eat like a fucking slob. Like, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, I don't care what people think. You don't need to care what people think, but it doesn't mean you don't have to have manners. Because that's what it is. When people see you, they're implicating thoughts about you when they see you. So how you act promotes something in their mind that's going to relate to them. Like, if you get angry at something because something's going against you, and you feel threatening, even if it is a simple threat, like how someone talks to you and that, you stop up and you say, hey, like, don't talk to me like that. And once you implicate that power, they're going to be stunned. Because they're like, well, what do I do? No matter a man or a woman. Like, if a man comes up to me and that, and they're sitting there and they implicate something that they're not respectful towards me, you know, because they see that I implicate strength, because I am stronger than the average person by fucking probably like at least 30-something%. And that's a lot to take in. And then when I'm sitting there like talking to a woman's not going to implicate that strength. Woman's not even going to understand the hierarchy. They're like, well, you're not going to do nothing to me because I'm a woman. I'm like, oh, no, you can do nothing. I can just make fun of you. Because your insecurity is a lot different than man's insecurities. I could sit there and be like, oh, you're like, why you belching in front of people and that? That's fucking disgusting. When you say disgusting, it hits emotions more. It's all about the respect. So, like, if there's a scenario on that, which I already dealt with before that. Now, these are just, you know, these things actually happen that, but it's not what happened, it's the context of how it happened. So, something happened, I reacted to that something. The other person reacted to it in a negative way, and they try to power dynamic me. They try to push something against me, saying, I don't want to, talk to the hand bullshit. They're like, the whole talk to the hand bullshit came from women saying, like, hey, talk to the hand now. They're basically saying, I don't want to hear any of your crap from that because I'm right, you're wrong. I said, okay, so you're privileged, and okay, well, give me my money back, give me my car back, give me my house back, give me everything back. Okay, give me all the stuff back in that. You can go live. Go to Hooters and that, shake your butt and shake your tits and that, because that's, you know, that's the most money you'll ever make in your life, is by being sexual, because that's what indicates what men want. Okay, so you do what men want, not being pretty, and do what men want. And that you go to OnlyFans, that's what men want. And that you show off your titties on YouTube, that's what men want. And you complain about men, but men don't listen to your complaints because they don't want to complain that, because it's just fun to dramatize stuff and that, because for you it makes you feel better. But at the end of the day is getting bent over and getting racked by a fucking really studly man, and getting your ass fucked in really fucking hard and that. You're having all the fucking orgasms in the world and that. And then you'll still go on TikTok, you'll still say, oh, it was alright. But during sex, the guy's like, good girl, you like, I get tolerant to your squirt all over the fucking place. You can't say that because the other feminists are not gonna like that. I got fucked by you. That's exactly what it is. There's dynamics nowadays. Men always stay the same. Men haven't really changed that much. Yes, men are a little bit weaker nowadays because the culture says, you know, you gotta be a vegan, you gotta eat vegetables all the time. You can eat vegetables, but you gotta eat protein. You gotta eat fucking red meat. Big cock and balls, man. Now this pussy has like tofu. Fuck tofu, man. Eat a cow. The whole damn thing. Just eat the whole damn cow. You'll get big and strong, and all the bitches want to fuck you. You've been lied to. Veganism for pussyism. No offense, being a vegan, it's some pussy ass shit. Every vegan that I see in that, if they're buff vegans, they're fucking lying to you that they don't eat fucking red meat. That they don't eat fish and shit. Of course they fucking do. That they don't take, like, I take vegan protein shakes. You can take vegan protein shakes, cool. I tell you what, you're not gonna get that fucking big eating fucking tofu all the damn time. You might gain a little bit of muscle on that, because protein's protein now. But, like, honest, the truth is, you're not gonna get that fucking big. They say, well, if you go vegan, yeah, you'll lose a lot of fat. You'll shrivel up. And you will. You're gonna lose weight, because you're not having any carbs in your system. Your carbs are very low. For how much plant protein you have to fucking eat compared to just standardized just meat, it's probably triple. That's why they formulate, they process. I don't know what vegans nowadays, because there's a thing out there that vegans back then were a lot healthier than vegans nowadays. Why? Because the companies have processed so much vegan food, they try to implicate healthiness. You're not just chopping up a bunch of carrots and that, and eating a big old thing of spinach and broccoli and that. You know, you get all the mass amount of vitamins and minerals in that, and a little bit of protein in that from that. Yeah. You're basically keeping your calories at a really low rate, but your minerals go up super high. So you get a lot of fucking vitamins in that. Well, fuck, you can take a vitamin drink, you get all the vitamins you want. I think it's your gut health changes. That's the only thing good about veganism. What the fuck does have a mixed diet? Like, I've been eating fish and rice. Salt and pepper, a little bit of lemon pepper, and honestly, I mix it up, bam, it's a good meal. And the thing is, I'm pooping a lot better. Right? It's kind of sick to talk about. I know I'm changing the subject yet, but like, and it raised up it makes me mentally strong too, because I'm actually recovering. Key thing of why we have all these problems, no one's recovering from anything. I see so many people everywhere I work at, they're fucking smoking weed, smoking vape, smoking weed, smoking vape. Oh my god, I don't know why I have a headache, and it's because you're smoking vape that makes you dehydrated. Like, society, medically, is becoming fucking stupid. They're mentally fucking retarded. And that concept. They're stupid. Like, I know people with mental disabilities, or they have retardation in that to a low extent, or you say, well, autism, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Literally, they treat their bodies healthier than the people that fucking actually don't have as much fucking problem. But like, the beautiful thing is, something happened yesterday. I didn't know. It was very, very, I don't know, because the one girl I was kind of like talking to in that, we had a problem with one of the customers that she was indicating that they stole something that, but they never did. It was someone else that did it and gave it to them because they were high school people. And she starting to be more open up to me. I guess we're talking a lot about it and that, because, you know, women always gossip about people because it makes the time go by. They always talk about people. That's just the generalized thing that we do as human beings. We talk about people. She's been like really like sweet with me, you know, and instead of her being angry and pushing and that all the damn time, I think it's coming down to, just like God said, when people have a high light rate, they say they have they have the Holy Ghost, have the Holy Spirit in that, and they radiate with heavy amount of positivity in that, the whole world changes dramatically. Basically, your area changes. The more people that have the Holy Spirit in that, it always replicates positivity. You know, the more positive you have in your community in that, especially the people that are around you in that, the more positive they become too. You're like a generator. You're like a generator of sucking up negativity and you burn it out. Because that's what I've noticed in that about the Holy Spirit, and that when you come in contact with people that are really fucking negative in that, like, you might spurt a little bit, but then you indicate you want to apologize. So, like, around this person that, you know, people are normally shy up front in that, but she was, you know, very sweet today. She was very sweet, down to earth in that. She was just having fun. There's a couple mistakes that happened in that. I said, oh, don't worry about it, I got you, Nick. And, you know, and everyone around me started to build a relationship with me because they all know each other and they always have their spark. But when someone comes in that's like, my life's very dedicated to things I like to do. I do every day for the most part. Maybe not exercising that because I have to recover in that, but I'm always having something on my mind that's related to that. Either I talk about it or, you know, I won't talk about it. But yeah, it was very nice and that was very respectful in that, you know, and it's like, this is how people actually change. When people get very positive things in their mind from people that, especially if they are attracted to them, or if they, you know, certain things happen in that and they start to change how they are in that, you start to know everyone needs a daddy figure. And that's why I start to notice. Like, one of the guys that work in that, they're all friends, but they all go to him because he is the oldest. Like, I don't relate to how their relationships are in that because I don't hang out with them. I'm just there at work. I only see them at work because I don't like butting in on other people's relationships. I'm not trying to be everyone's, say, like, outside friend. I'll be friendly towards them because I have to respect people because people deserve respect. People deserve love. People deserve a peaceful mind. That's my job. I don't try to intervene. Like, if anyone ever, like, asks me, like, hey, you want to hang out with us? I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to hang out with your friend group. And they say, well, you know, if they ever ask why, I'll be like, I got too many things to do. My life's busy on track. Like, I don't want to get off my track. Like, you guys all smoke weed and that. You guys all do that stuff and that. I don't do that. I can't. I won't. My brain will not let me want to do that. I get miserable. Funny key fact. I get miserable by smoking weed. I don't feel any happier. I get slightly, like, I guess I have to say I get giddy in that a little bit, but like I just don't like it. I fight against it because I know it's not good for me. That's what the devil does. Devil snares you with something that's not good for you and says, it's okay, you feel good. And it's like, you know, say like masturbation, for instance. Say like when people masturbate and that. Why do people masturbate? Because they're horny, they're aroused. You know, but if you look at it from the actual, like, reason why things are actually happening then, yeah, you're horny and aroused, but doesn't mean you gotta put your dick in something. Like when we go through all these contacts, like our generation in the last, like, I'd say the last 30-something years since I've been born now, has been more perverted, more provocative. I've seen, like, I mean, yeah, you can literally go on Google and look up titties and see tits for fucking days. Girls with big titties, small titties, medium-sized boobs, now you see bent over that. You see so much pervertedness. What happens when you want to visualize a woman? You're gonna instantly be like, okay, I want to visualize a woman. You go to the gym and that, no one wears normal clothes. Like, you always go back to their childhood and that's like, if you catch yourself doing it, then you go say, well, it's just part of culture. No, it's not. No, we're not doing what's called a culture. We're doing what is right. So I remember this one, I was up at Denny's and that a while ago, and this one, like, you know, young Bosnian girl came in with her family and that, you know, and the grandmother was saying, like, what the fuck are you wearing? She's like, what? This is just a style. She went like tank top, her stomach was showing, she had short shorts on, her butt, you know, bottom of her butt was basically showing that. And the grandma's like, put some fucking clothes on. You look like a fucking slut. Like, literally, like, explain her, like, you need to not be indecent. Well, this is what people do, this is what men like. Yeah, men like to fuck women, and that doesn't mean we want to constantly look at you butt-ass fucking naked in front of every other fucking damn dude. Keep your shit in the bedroom. Show it off towards the guy that you like. That's what you're supposed to do. If you go into the gym and every guy's looking at you, you're like, well, I want this hot guy to notice me. And then you got all these other fucking dudes. Yeah, that hot guy. No offense, guys are attractive. Don't pay attention to attractive bitches. Sorry, I don't pay attention to you because you flop out your tits and ass, because I don't care. A lot of places, it's like, okay, you want to do that? Okay. They'll bend you over, they'll give you what you want, and you're like, oh my god, you're in love with me. No, you show me that you were hot and that, and I just wanted to fuck you. Well, that's not fair. It's like, why you show me all that stuff up then? Well, because that's what people are telling me to do to get guys. Yeah, that's the problem with that. You'll get guys to fuck you, not to get guys to be with you. Okay? This all goes back to when you're a child. How you were raised, how culture takes you. I was raised with Boy Scouts. I was raised with trying to be more reverent, to believe in God more, to believe in the Trinity, for instance, more. Now that I do, life's changing. I'm seeing life from a different perspective. I don't see the worldly things. I never did. I never liked worldly things. You know, I like hanging out with people like that, but it always seems to fail. I can never keep friends close to me. They never will ever, in my life, never. I have no friends. I'm literally strictly just social here and there, a couple of high fives, knuckle bumps and that. I'm very good at conversation, blah, blah, blah. But I don't have friends like call me all the damn time. I have one friend that calls me that every now and again. And guess what? He hangs out with his other friends more than he wants to hang out with me. That's the rough. That's basically saying I'm just there. You know, okay, cool. I stopped caring about it. You say, well, then it makes you lonely. I mean, you're just lonely. I'm like, what does lonely mean? The definition of lonely means alone. Like, what that means by yourself. That has nothing to regulate with emotions or with anything mentally at all. It has nothing to do with that. People implicate loneliness. Oh, you're loneliness. You don't have someone by you and that, blah, blah, blah. You're emotionally disturbed because you can't get no one. It's like, that's not what lonely means. Like, loneliness doesn't mean that you're emotionally incapable to be with someone. That means that the culture is so fucking shitty, you don't want to be part of it. So you put yourself in a higher culture ratio. You put yourself in a ratio that most people don't want to be in, that they all want to love. They all want to get there, but they don't know how to, so they stick with the bottom. You're losers. You stay at the bottom of the totem pole. Your losers stay at the bottom of that. Winners they go towards the top. Winners always want to keep going towards the top. Like I said before on my stream a while ago, losers never implicate their losses as something they need to gain to become a winner. Winners know what it is to lose because they know they can gain something from a loss to be a winner. That's what losers are. Losers can't be winners because they think, oh, I did something wrong. Oh my god. They cry about it. Winners are like, okay, I fucked up. Okay, I'll do better next time. Like, I fuck up at my work and that. You know, and like, some people get mad at me. Like, for instance, like yesterday, my hands are washed because I'm always in the fucking, like, I'm always doing dishes and that. My hands are always in sanitized water and that. And my manager lady, Nat, you know, she was like, you're not wearing gloves. So she was being really nice about that, so I can't really say anything. I was like, I grabbed one of the plastic bottles that with fucking stuff in it. And I'm like, it's not food, it's in a bottle. So in my mind, I'm like, it's in a bottle and that. I'm not touching, not putting my dick in it and blowing a nut in the fucking bottle and I say, here you go. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But not her. Their policies are all like, well, you have to wear gloves. Like, what the fuck are gloves gonna do? Gloves are just another skin. Okay? So if I wear gloves all day and I'm touching shit, bacteria is gonna grow on everything that touches. Bacteria is gonna grow when I fucking breathe. Oh my god, bacteria everywhere. Okay, germs are fucking regulation of fucking stupid. Your body fights against germs. If I sit there and like scratch my shirt or something like that, or like something happens, I go on an unclean surface and that, because surfaces are never 100% fucking clean all the time. And I like touch something and that, and like all of a sudden, you know, I'm doing something, and germs are gonna spread no matter what. Now, what kind of germs? I don't know. Sometimes it's bacteria. There's more good bacteria than there's bad bacteria. You know, like if you think that sneezing or something or coughing, that if you cough inside your arm and that, you're gonna cover up probably 90% of the cough. 10 or 5% of that cough is gonna get out in the air. It's gonna attach itself to everything. We never worry about that shit when we're younger than that. If people get sick, it's because their immune system sucks. You know, like people get like certain things, like any type of massive illness, like AIDS. AIDS never existed back then. That was altercated. That was created. And a Black Plague. You know what the Black Plague was there for? It was created. It was created probably by what? Probably by fucking man. The biggest thing that's coming out nowadays, how powerful are God's create? God's create. God created us. Okay? Our minds have all the power in the world to do as we please, with the exception of following rules and regulations. Small amount of rules and regulations. Respect people, love people, and have peace for people. That's basically all the rules. If you respect people, love people, and that, you'll never do anything bad. You'll always understand. Here's the funny thing about it. We got free will. So with free will, we can advocate to break it whenever we want to and do good whenever we want to. That's the problem of it is. You talk about, well, what's good and evil? Okay, what is true good? You know what true good is? Number one, stop adulting. Only to stop adulting is to respect people. Only to respect people is to learn to stop doing things that provoke those people. So if women dress like sluts, you're provoking man's eyes to look at your fat round butt, and men are automatically going to think, okay, well, I like grabbing on fat ass and tits and shit because it makes my dick hard. Guess what happens? If women stop imitating that stuff, it changes. But see, that's the dynamic that we're having nowadays. Women are becoming more perverted to look at, and men become more perverted because they're looking at them. Now you can structure yourself in that, like, I do it quite a bit in that, like, as you get older, you stop caring about it as much. Sex becomes something that's just like, eh. But younger people, oh, their minds are into it. When they see a really hot girl in that, and like these guys, and this is where it comes down, these guys are just losers. They just don't know how to implicate how to be a man. They don't lift weights in that. They don't do anything manly. They sit there and cry all damn day. That's your childhood, bro. Almost 6:30. Gotta go to work at fucking Saturday, and then tomorrow Sunday, and then I am off. Sunday's gonna be kind of good. Yeah, it's a fucking test. Finishing up for the last weekend. That's what I'm waiting for. But that's the biggest thing that I try to teach myself, and then say everybody else. Everybody else needs to look at it from this perspective. Please try to understand that your reality is based upon what you think. And people say, how's that true? Because if you think it, then that has to be it. It doesn't mean it's gonna fucking happen in that way. No. But that's the biggest thing. A lot of things can happen. Because how your thoughts are processed is through what you want to do. So my thoughts are processed to be like Goku, to be a hero, to be like Kenshiro on that, to be strong, to be respected, to respect others, to be a what? A savior like Lord Jesus Christ. So following the Lord Jesus is saying, I love everybody, doesn't matter how bad you are. I tell my ex-girlfriend that. I said, I like you for your bad and your good. I know that you're gonna do stupid shit, but you're not gonna be perfect. That's why I love going to want to love you. I love you for everything that you are, because I just like to be with you. That was love. See, inside people's minds that are poisoned by society now, poisoned by satanic ways and that, they don't want to be with someone to be with them. They want you to be with the person because they're like, I'm lonely. You want to have someone with you now because you don't know how to get attention. Everyone gets attention. You give out attention, you get attention. Okay, so if I say, hey, how you doing today? And that person's like, oh, I'm doing good. How are you? Guess what? We both got attention. My dopamine goes up, and I'm like, oh, I'm having a great day and that. Blah, blah, blah. But if you don't give it out, and that person doesn't give it out back, then how you don't get it? Like, I'll nod at people and that. I'll nod at people. People nod back at me, they give me respect. Then like men in that, the gym and that. Like one guy, I was looking at him, he gave me that stern look, like he's want to fight me and that, like. And I nod at him, he comes looks at me like all like mad and shit. I'm like, yeah, you're one of those pussies that doesn't lift weights at the gym at all. Like you just sit there all day and like, oh, I lift a little bit of power now. Like, okay, cool, bro, you got a little power now. You can sit there all day and and do a whole bunch of somewhat masculine things. Cool beans, yeah, bro, awesome. High five. You're fucking cool, bro. Got two. Yeah, I got about a minute and a half left. I gotta get off and I get my shit going. I gotta eat another meal. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, it's like, keep your mindset on being more peaceful and happy. Because being peaceful and happy is the real battle. Because you know how strong you have to be to keep yourself at peace all the damn time when everybody's mad and angry all the damn time? It's hard. Yeah, it's really impossible half the time. That's why we pray. Prayer allows us to release our true self, our actual power, our peace and love that we were built from. God built us with love. People could say whatever they want to say. Like, oh, why do people die? And that's like, death is something that's just a cycle that has to happen. We have to die. That's just embedded in our genes. We have to die. Because when you die, the biggest scary thing is that people don't understand that, well, once you die, you're dead. Well, once you're dead, how the fuck do you know? The dead doesn't intermingle. They don't intermingle with the living. It says it in the Bible and that. Actually, a lot of Bibles now talk about stuff in that, by the Holy Bible, the actual truth. And again, your soul from your body goes through Sheol. Sheol is a place that you forever sleep in peace or in torment before you get judged, before you go to hell, before you go to heaven. But heaven doesn't stay heaven forever. In heaven, you go on earth. So heaven comes down to earth, and the earth becomes the new heaven. It says in Revelations there will be a second heaven and a second earth made. So basically our heaven becomes heaven. So we become the second heaven. There's another earth that's made. So is this an eternal cycle? Over and over and over and over and over again? How long has this eternal cycle been going? Are we the first eternal cycle? Think about it. It says in Revelation that there's going to be a new heaven and a new earth made. No, what does it implicate? It implicates that, is there other chances for people to go to heaven to be at peace? Does hell eventually become the new earth and then there's another hell made? Or is it just one swipe and it's all done? Don't really know. But it does state that, heaven, the new kingdom of Jerusalem's gonna fall down from heaven and that. And God's gonna come down, Jesus, and he's gonna come down and he's going to change the whole world in his love and his favor. And we're gonna bow in that, and you're all gonna live in peace with God. How amazing is that, to live with the Creator? To live with someone like Adam and Eve? That's what basically what you're going down to. You're living like Adam and Eve lived. You had everything given to you. Everything. All your dreams, everything was just like, bam, there. All your happiness. The fruit you ate always tastes the best. Your taste buds never change. They stay that feeling all the time. Just imagine, what is pleasure? People say, well, pleasure is banging some chick in the ass and blowing your nut all over the place. No. Simple pleasure altogether, is something that never changes. So if you sit there and you eat an apple, you're like, man, that apple tastes really good. You eat that same apple, what happens? You eat it and eat it and eat it for like a couple of weeks. Not even a couple of weeks, just like a week, like a couple of days. What happens? That apple is still going to taste sweet. But why does it change? Because your mind already knows what it tastes like. So when your mind forgets about that apple for like 2 or 3 weeks, a month from that, and all of a sudden you eat it again, your mind's going to spark that kind of similar interest. But just imagine, the first time you ever eat anything happens forever. Just think about it. You ate that apple in eternity. Because there's no time. There's no time for you to replicate that flavor, so you never have a past. So you eat that apple, every day you eat that apple, you're going to get the same pleasure, like, oh yeah, it's so good. That's what heaven's like. It's literally internal pleasure, man. So this is how you want to act like on this world, in earth. The Father prayer is not lying. Jesus said it perfectly clear. How it is in earth as it is in heaven. So what you replicate on earth is how you're going to be in heaven or hell. Because heaven and hell are right next to each other, for what it says. So if you implicate peace and love as much as you can in earth, or on earth, in the world, that's how your body, that's how your soul, that's how everything's going to be in heaven. Because you stain your soul the more you sin. But your sins can be forgiven. Because sins have to be forgiven because we sin too much. And God knows that. That's God's for what it states in the Bible. He is the absorber of all evil. He's the absorber of all sin. That's why his son, the Word, sacrificed himself in the flesh to become the person of dealing with all sin. But there's a curve to it. If you sin, you have to try to sin less, which is learning. You can sin, but certain sins are worse than others to a certain extent, that, you know. But you have to try. So, like, if I look at sin now, how does sin regulate? This is the biggest thing. I don't know if it's true or not. This is what I think about. Sin regulates through how you feel about that sin. It's all about behavior. So it's all about how you really think. So if I feel like, man, I feel really fucking shitty, I feel bad because I said something about someone, you instantly understand when I apologize. But when you apologize, you forgive. You know where that forgiveness comes from? It comes from Jesus, through the Holy Spirit, through the grace that you put down. That's why you feel good when you say, I'm sorry. And it doesn't matter if that person says it back. You're going to feel better if you say you're sorry, and you're apologizing in a way like, it's like, I didn't mean to get mad at you, or it's like, I apologize for that. You're showing what? Sympathy. Sympathy breaks negativity. No one can say something like, it's like, I'm sorry, bro. It's like, shit happens in that. Sometimes you get out of hand, that, or say, I'm sorry. To a girl, and that's like, I apologize, and that, I didn't mean to do it. It strikes the feeling, and it neutralizes negativity. Just think about it. You ever apologize to someone on that, all of a sudden their negativity just kind of goes away? But when people don't accept apologies, I just don't talk to them anymore. Honestly, I would be like, nope, fuck that shit. Nope. Because people would say, oh, you're just saying sorry now because you did something wrong. You know you did something wrong. And I'm like, Are you fucking retarded? That's where apologies come from. Yes, people make mistakes. Whoever thinks they can't make mistakes is because you're a loser. You don't understand that mistakes have to be made to grow stronger. How do you think muscles build? You make the mistake to, not a mistake, but you push those muscles till they start to burn and tear. And the mistake is the burn and tear because your body doesn't like that, but you force your body to go through the pain in that to build that muscle up. So pain and suffering is most likely mistakes that you make. But difference about it is, growing and not growing. We don't understand how to grow. You understand how to what? Eat food better, do this, nurture your body better, and then you grow. You implicate more. Okay, well, I'm going to go on that. Anyway, I'll see you guys later tonight. You guys have a great night. Keep praying that I will be back home. I don't know if I'm going to get on or not. I am really fucking hyper right now. Anyway, God bless. Keep your guys' prayers to the heavens, so to speak. Keep everything going. Trinity's real. Don't believe what anybody says. You keep pushing that happiness. You keep pushing the God. And God is good. He's always good, no matter what anybody says. Okay, you guys have a good one.